you more than likely have come to the conclusion that non-duality is a very, very unique form or path to enlightenment. It's not a path of adding anything new to yourself. It's a path of relinquishing all this knowledge that you built over the course of your lifetime. We've been trained our whole life to go out into the world and acquire new knowledge, to add it to ourselves, to make ourselves more well-rounded. And in that action, we are hoping to find some sort of completion or fulfillment and an overall happiness in that. So we've been trained to go out into the world and find this fulfillment, this satisfaction in, you could say, religion or spirituality or music or the arts or philosophy. I mean, you know all of the different ways to acquire new talents and skill sets and knowledge. And what Advaita is saying is that you're relinquishing all of that knowledge that you've added to yourself, all of those so-called talents and beliefs and identities. You're relinquishing all of that. And that's what makes this so profound relative to all other paths to awakening. This way of Advaita is known as the path of jnana. Jnana is pure knowledge, and it's a new type of knowledge that we are theoretically unfamiliar with, yet it's the most intimate experience that we are permanently have been experiencing our entire life. And this new knowledge of ourself is only experienced when you relinquish all of the conceptual knowledge, all of the identities that you've added onto yourself. So again, when you relinquish your identities, when you relinquish all of this knowledge, these talents, these skill sets, this understanding on how this world works, it's when you relinquish that is when you experience yourself. And that relinquishment is known as the path of jnana, the path back to the pure knowledge of yourself. And what is that knowledge? That's pure awareness. That is the one substance that is being experienced in all of totality. So you could say this relinquishing of conceptual and intellectual knowledge and identity is the first profound encountering of this ancient wisdom. The second aspect of Advaita is where it gets extremely profound and different from all other paths to enlightenment. And that is when you have the courage to actually transfigure yourself from a solid body, because you've taken yourself to be in here somewhere, your solid mass, you end here and everything else is other than here, and you transfigure back into the one substance of awareness. So you're transfiguring from a form into the formless. You're transfiguring from the material world that we've all been taught is reality back into the infinite experience of totality itself. So this is true applied knowledge. There's no other knowledge in the world that you can apply yourself and experience it directly. It's only in Advaita Vedanta or non-duality that you can utilize the pathless path of self-inquiry, which you turn your mind back onto its source, which is the infinite, and the longer you hold your attention back there, you will experience the infiniteness of yourself. And this is where true happiness abides. This is total contentment. This is total fulfillment, total satisfaction, in which peace is experienced as yourself. So these two aspects of Advaita are what set it apart from everything else. That it is a knowledge destruction vehicle, and also that if you choose to, you can experience this pure knowledge of yourself, which is pure awareness, directly and permanently, so that you can live a life that is totally content and happy and joyful and beautiful permanently. Just a reminder, I do free one-on-one sessions to discuss with those who want to understand the path of jnana, which is Advaita Vedanta, and help attendees experience what bliss is.